Namaskarams, I am Kesav Murthy from Coimbatore. I am an HR cum educational consultant. In this video, we will look at the importance of having a strong opposition party in a democratic country like India. We all know democracy is the best form of governance compared to many other forms. And we also know India and USA are the two major successful democracies in the globe. Democracy ensures freedom for all. Democracy ensures equality for all. It has got its own checks and balances so that the interests of the people are served. And there are two entities which ensures there are good checks and balances. One is the judiciary. Judiciary looks into the policies of the government and intervenes as and when it is required if it is against the will and interest of the people. They can force the government to modify or change the policies so that it serves the public at large. The second entity which ensures the checks and balances is the strong opposition party. So, what is the role of an opposition party? The opposition party role is to question the government of the day on the various policies they frame, and they make it accountable to the public. It collects the expression of the public and passes on that to the ruling party on the various needs of the public, their requirements and their welfare schemes, etc. Third is it provides a constructive criticism to the government, and it puts a restriction on the arbitrariness of the ruling party. And fourth is it safeguards the liberty and the right of the people. It also helps in forming the government. And then it collects the expression of the public and then provides suitable inputs to the government so that the policies are in the best interest of the public. If the opposition is strong, then they can preempt the activities of the government or the policy of the government, and they conduct the debates and discussions on those particular policies and then collect the expression of the public and pass on to the government so that those policies will not be against the interest and the will of the people. A strong opposition is said to minimize the government and maximize the governance. On the other hand, a weak opposition or a divided opposition is much worse than a muscular ruling party. Opposition can be divided, but then they should get united or they should form a coalition as and when it is required, depending on the policies and the debates in the parliament. So it is a policy basis coalition which can help the opposition to become united and strong even though they are divided. Let us look at some of the states where the opposition are very strong and wherever the opposition parties are very strong, that particular state has done exceedingly well socially, economically, even on health parameters. Take for example a state like Tamil Nadu. Here we always had a very strong opposition party. When one Dravidian party rules the government, rules the state, the other Dravidian party was in the opposition. So this made sure the government of the day acts in the interest of the public. And any mistakes or errors in the policies of the government are pinpointed on immediately by the opposition party, and then that is reflected in the domains of the public. We'll take another example where the opposition party was weak. In West Bengal, CPIM ruled the state for about more than 30 years. During that point of time, the opposition party was Congress, which was not very strong. If you look at the growth of West Bengal state in those 30-40 years, there's not much of an economic activities. Even all parameters they used to do very poorly. So this shows that a strong opposition party is very much required for the health of the state government. I hope the above insights will instigate some of your thoughts on this particular subject. If you like this video, you share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.